Compressors. I'm a manufacturing engineer here at Graco, and what we have here today is one of our test benches that we use to evaluate the performance of, in this case, a regulator assembly. And what this test bench essentially does is run this regulator through a series of pressures. Well, obviously we're looking for leaks, but we're also looking for essentially the outlet pressure of the regulator at those different inputs. So what the HIP air motor does for us here is pressurize the whole system, and we do adjust that pressure setting according to our test requirements. The max pressure we're working with here on this bench is roughly 6,000 psi. I believe that this motor can go the whole way up to 10,000, so we do have a little bit of overhead built in there. And so far it's been performing wonderfully for us. So in fact, actually we were using a competitor motor before this. One thing we did notice with the HIP is it is responding faster than the competitor. So we are seeing that it will step through its different pressure set points more quickly, less time to wait for that, for our operators to wait around. It also happens to be a bit quieter. So in a manufacturing environment, that can make a difference for our operators and just the environment that they have to work in. So I think what we'll do here is we'll run one of our basic tests and just let the test bench do its thing. Okay. Just verifying connections. There we go. So here we're just doing our initial cycle, and this is just an air cycle, and then we're going to go up to our operating pressure, and that's when you'll hear the motor kick in. At this point, the system's pressurized, and we're really just going to maintain that pressure. We're going to set through three different set points. And taking measurements at each one of those set points. So the measurements themselves do make up the majority of the time for this test. However, we have noticed that we do save a few seconds in between the transitions between the tests, which overall, can add up when you're talking about hundreds of units a year. So, yep. And here looks like we're getting everything passing. So. So we pass the creep test. All right. So yep, switches through its transients relatively quickly. And overall, very happy with the performance of the pump.